What's up, everybody? Camshaft here with another how-to video. A couple questions I get is, how do I get my miner to restart while I'm not at home or I'm not in the mine? Stick around. Alright guys, welcome back. So one of the questions I got recently was, how do I get my miner to restart because I'm not at home, I'm doing something else, my miner goes down, I want it to restart while I'm outside of the house or outside of the mine, wherever you keep your mining rigs. So let's start with step one. What you're going to go ahead and do is hit Windows R. You're going to type in NETPLWIZ and hit enter. Now you're going to see your account up here, and you're going to uncheck this user must enter a username and password for this computer. You're going to hit apply. This is where you're going to enter in your password, confirm the password, and hit OK. And then you're not going to have that password. Once your computer restarts, it's just going to automatically log in. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to step 2. We're going to go ahead and type in shell : startup. Okay. Hit OK. Now, you're going to be inside the startup menu. This is where you can put shortcuts to go ahead and start up after your PC starts up. So what you're going to want to do, in my case, I'm using Afterburner. I'm going to right click on the actual Afterburner, and I'm going to create a shortcut there, and then I'm going to use that shortcut, and I'm going to go ahead and drag it right into this area. Same thing with my miner. I happen to mine with Claymore, so we're going to go ahead and create a shortcut. We're going to drag that in there as well. One thing that I definitely suggest is that you go to the properties of this bad boy down there, and you go ahead and go to let's see here. I don't know if it's gonna let me do it on here. Yeah, it's not gonna let me do it on here. What you're gonna want to do is that you're gonna want to make sure that you set this to run as administrator. It is an option in there. I can't show you. I'm not on my mining PC. I'm on my laptop right now. But run as administrator. You're going to want both of these to be set to be run as administrator. And then one other step. So this is Afterburner and the miner are going to be started when you start up this PC now. And then the one last thing you want to make sure that you do inside of Afterburner, which is something I've forgotten to do before, is actually click on Start with Windows. That way it can tell it, hey, you can start with Windows, and then that shortcut's going to be in there as well. So make sure this is checked right there. It's pretty simple, guys. That's all you really need to do. And then once you go ahead and start up your miner, you're actually gonna or your PC restarts, maybe you're lagging, maybe something happens, the power goes out, your PC restarts. Hopefully it's just going to log right in because we've taken care of the login, and then it's going to start those two programs for you, Claymore Miner and Afterburner. Make sure your settings are set in there, and then also if we look back at that photo there, what we want to do is make sure that you've clicked this startup button right here. That way, your settings are all set. And hopefully you've set a profile over here. Make sure your profile's set and you have that startup and start with Windows. With that being said, guys, I hope that you've learned something from this how-to. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you again for joining us, and have a great day.